John Woo. Like Alfred Hitchcock and suspense, Woo's name is synonymous with action. His style and flair has influenced Western talents from Robert Rodriguez and Anton Fuqua to the Wachowskis. In my opinion, John Woo is the undisputed master of heroic bloodshed. Then we have the majesty and divine grace of Chow Yun-fat. To watch this man walk through a bustling city street leaves me in awe. His eyes will render you motionless, overwhelmed with fear and unyielding respect. Men and women alike shout, "Blow me away, you brooding mountain." And he already has. So, when these two joined forces for their fifth and final collaboration as actor and director, it would again result in one of the greatest action movies to ever grace silver screens. Of course, I'm talking about Hard Boiled. The action is both frenetic and fluid, anchored by characters with performances that provide much needed emotional weight to an otherwise paper-thin plot. Chow Yun-fat plays Inspector Tequila, hell-bent on bringing down a ring of gun smugglers, only to team up with an undercover, played by Tony Leung, for the incredible climax. Really, it's like Dirty Harry meets Police Story. The plot is by the numbers, yes, but Chow Yun-fat and Tony Leung make it feel genuine. That and Woo's eye is just wow.
Enjoying the performance?
Needless to say, when I heard it would receive a sequel in the form of a video game courtesy of Midway and Tiger Hill, my jaw hit the floor. Chow Yun-fat would reprise his role, John Woo and longtime producing partner Terrence Chang were on board. It was better than this Wii fanboy dare dream. But does Stranglehold deliver? Well, before I get into that, this game is capable of running at 720p and 1080i on PS3, though I captured it at 480i onto VHS. Why? Because that's my aesthetic now, and it's fucking hilarious. High definition gaming. Come on, that's funny. Okay, as far as the gameplay is concerned, it isn't all that complex. Really, you're just mowing down bad guys, surviving one set piece after another. Yes, there's one level where you have objectives, namely blowing up a number of drug labs and setting explosives. Otherwise, this is it. If Max Payne were an arcade game, I imagine it would look and play a lot like Stranglehold. The game is spread across 7 chapters, each of which are broken up into 3 or 4 sections. You'll blast your way through a seemingly endless supply of goons that look as if they just graduated from the Jackie Chan stunt school. These guys do not fuck around. They're coming at you with handguns, shotguns, machine guns, and rocket launchers. They'll attack in groups, take sniping positions, lay down suppressing fire, or just charge you shouting while handing out bullets as if they were candy. Environments are varied. There's the Hong Kong marketplace with its seedy streets littered with signage, crates, and scum, leading to an all-too-familiar tea house. The fishing town of Tai-O is tropical and sunny, a perfect place for drug labs. Then we have this lush mega restaurant and casino, Zakharov's penthouse, Chicago's History Museum, the slums of Kowloon, as well as Big Bad Wong's estate. Obviously, these levels are gigantic, brimming with crap you can reduce to ashes, rubble, shards, and splinters in great big fiery displays that would make any Jerry Bruckheimer production green with envy. In many instances, you can use the environment for creative kills. The more inventive and stylish they are, the more points you receive. Those points are just one way in which you can recharge your specials, or tequila bombs. We have the precision aim, barrage, and spin attack. There's a health option as well, not all that necessary since every level has oodles of health packs, but every now and then you're gonna bite off more than you can chew. Another way you'll recharge these abilities is through finding paper cranes scattered about. Many are in plain sight, though others are hidden, so it's good to explore here. Finally, we have Tequila's abilities. Just like any other John Woo production, you'll jump sideways, forward and back, leaping off walls, sliding down banisters, running up banisters, diving over tables and countertops, riding strategically placed food carts into oncoming thugs while wielding dual pistols in glorious slow motion. When it works, it's fucking awesome. Yes, that is where there's trouble in paradise. I may be wrong, but due to the level of interactivity, I think our hot-handed god of cops gets a little confused and simply won't perform as you wish. This can be frustrating in harder difficulties because you just want to leap from danger and dispatch these clowns, yet Tequila's like, wait, what? Combined with the physics, it can make for a needlessly tiresome journey into madness.
Why are you such a dickhead?
My one other complaint is the story. It's a convoluted mess of triad shenanigans rife with double crosses and macho posturing that results in the abduction of Tequila's former lover Billy and their daughter Tico. A daughter Tequila has never met. Why? Because Billy's the daughter of Dragon Claw's leader Jimmy Wong. Fearful of what would happen to them, she fled to America with the unborn Tico, and Tequila just, accepted that. Yeah, this tough-as-nails super cop carried on for 18 fucking years, and no, I don't buy it. That and the drama just doesn't play here. It comes off like a poorly acted soap opera, as opposed to the melodrama Woo's typically known for. This affects Chow just as much as the supporting characters. Chow sounds uncertain in his delivery at times, which may very well be a byproduct of the process or this shitty dialogue he's forced to deliver.
You used to be that crazy guy, Jerry. What happened? If I was that missing cop, I hope one of us would want to go. Don't send anyone, Captain. They just get in my way.
Tequila, don't. It's a setup.
I hope so. I hate to think they were wasting our time.
I told you not to go in alone.
I didn't. Brought my true friends.
Tayo's not your turf, and you know it. That's an ongoing narcotics probe. We have it under control.
Drug gangs, turf wars, and a dead cop. And you call that under control?
Watch your step, Tequila. You go out of bounds, you'll lose your badge.
He warned us once.
Are you sorry you fell in love with me?
Never, but I'm frightened. It's not just the two of us anymore.
What are you saying?
We're going to have a child.
We are? That's great.
No,
I've got orders to bring you back.
I know, but we have other orders too. Like to protect and serve.
This sounds like something I'd hear in a shitty Steven Seagal flick, not a John Woo movie. It's disappointing because this was obviously made by fans. It doesn't just reference Hard Boiled, but the movies John Woo would later produce directly or simply inspire. The dual Desert Eagles, clearly a nod to Castor Troy's 45s in Face Off. The guitar case full of guns, hello Desperado.
Not yet.
This outfit, I mean, come on, it's John Lee from The Replacement Killers, another Chow Yun-Fat vehicle. Now, can you imagine any one of the movies I mentioned ending like this?
No thanks.
Fuck no. Tequila is like the Chinese equivalent of John McClane or Inspector Callahan. He's not James Bond. I've read reviews where players criticize the gameplay for being shallow, repetitive, and short-lived, which doesn't really bother me. As I said, Stranglehold is more arcade-like in approach, and arcade games do tend to be repetitive and short-lived. Is it light on features? Perhaps. Beyond online multiplayer, there's not much else aside from Hard Boiled. Yeah, the PS3 version provides an HD copy of the movie itself. Kind of worthless to me, considering I already had 3 different versions spread across VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray prior to picking up the game. Guess what? This is the worst version I own. Why? Because the audio goes out of sync. Terrific.
Bullshit!
So, what's the verdict? Honestly, Stranglehold is a fun game, in spite of its glitches and its overwhelming failure as a sequel to one of John Woo's best movies. It still satisfies my wish to be a hard-boiled hero that bends the rules in the name of justice. That and it's Chow Yun-fat. Who doesn't want to be Chow Yun-fat, if only for a few hours?